ਬਾਜਾ ਐਸਆਈ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਟੈਕਨੀਕਲ ਇੰਸਪੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ। ਟੈਕਨੀਕਲ ਇੰਸਪੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਂਚ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੜਾਵਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੰਘਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੰਦਰਮਣੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ, ਚੰਦਰਮਣੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੀਰੋ ਮੋਟੋਕਾਪ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ, ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ।
Thank you for the welcome.
ਜੀ।
And first of all, I would like to brief you about the event. This is a student off-road racing event
ਜੀ
organized by Baja SAE India.
ਜੀ
And this is we are organizing since many past years.
ਜੀ।
So this year we are having a very good participation, as you can see.
Ji. So how many teams have participated in Baja SAE India this time?
For the main Baja, this time we are having 65 teams.
Okay. So what are the actually main like stages through which they have to go?
So actually there are three main stages. First, the vehicle is designed virtually, and then they have a virtual presentation in front of the judges. Then based on the virtual presentations, team are selected for the final event. Then they manufacture these buggies at their colleges, and then they come to the event. Now the first stage has been cleared. Second stage in the event, the technical inspection that is going right now, this is the second stage. And after this stage will be cleared, they will be going for the starting and dynamic and the endurance race events, which are subsequently planned in the next 3 days here at the Natrax facility.
So what are the main factors that you consider during the technical evaluation?
For the technical evaluation, at the start of the event, at the virtual time only, we give the teams a rule book. A rule book is what it compromises of n number of rules with which the vehicle has to be designed, and the prime focus while designing the vehicles is the safety of the driver and the pedestrians. So the main focus for the rule case design and the whole buggy design is to meet the performance with the core facility of enhancing the driver safety and the pedestrian safety. So in any of the cases, in any of the rollover or in any of the accidents, the driver won't get even a scratch with these buggies, whoever are following the rule book. And that's why we are extensively checking all the important rules here, and we are giving go ahead on the basis of that. And if it is required a rework, then we give the team feedback for the rework with respect to the safety and scrutiny.
So is the TI associated with the safety and security only, or any other factor is also
No,
associated?
there are n number of factors. We have this year we have 5 stages of TI. So first is the bill and document, second is the driver restraint, third is the roll cage, 4 is the subsystem, and then we have the build quality and 4-wheel drive. So this year 4-wheel drive is compulsory for all the teams. So these 5 stages are for the TI this year.
So can you briefly explain about these 4 stages?
Sure. The first one is the bills and documents. So whatever driver restraints, like we have a rule for the driver restraints that it should not be more than 3 years old due to the shelf life of the restraint. So bills and documents are having the bills of all the driver safety related parts and all the material test compositions.
To ensure that they are genuine parts.
They are genuine parts and they are materially tested with NABL accredited or any of the accredited labs. So for the roll cage material and for all the driver restraints, we are having the bills and documents. Second, for the restraint section, we are checking the clearances. We have clearances defined in the rule book. So with respect to that, all the clearances are checked when the driver is fully restrained. And third, in the roll cage, we have the most extensive part of checking there in the roll cage. So major of the rule book compromises of the roll cage only. So all the parameters are extensively checked so that in case of any mishappening rollover or anything, any part of the driver doesn't come out of the plane of the roll cage. And then we have subsystems. So we have different subsystems like splash shield, fuel tank, rear engine mounting, suspension mounting, brakes, acceleration. So all the subsystems are thoroughly checked with respect to the rules. And then 4-wheel drive, we are checking like basically all 4 wheels are getting the power at the same time or not. And second, build quality. So what is the build quality of the vehicle? How finely this is built? So these are the 5 stages we are checking right now. This was the brief introduction.
So after technical inspection, what are the other stages that
So
they have to cover?
after this, from here technical inspection, the teams will go for the brake test. Again, we have a brake test in which all the 4 wheels should lock at the same time. So after the brake test, we are monitoring the speed also while applying the brake with the help of the speed gun. And after the brake test is clear, we consider the whole TI done, and then only the buggies can go for the dynamic events at the tracks.
What is the sludge pull event, and what are the like endurance?
Like sledge pull event, there are some specialty events also. Sledge pull is with this buggy, we pull any of the object. So we have different objects for different events. So actually it is the sledging capability of the vehicle. And endurance is a 4 hours extensive race. We have a very extensive track with respect to that. If you any of you must have seen the video, you must be well aware about the track, and you would be covering on the Saturday. The endurance track is a 4-hour long race, and in that whoever gets the more number of laps, then scoring is done with respect to that. That is the endurance.
So thank you, Mr. Chandramani. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.